Another package has arrived. A distant plane by GMT, Volko Runke, and Brian Train. This is volume 3 in the coin series that they're doing. Andy and Abyss and Cuba Libre are 1 and 2. I guess Fire in the Lake, which is Vietnam, is going to be number 4. Nice big box. Very evocative artwork. What's interesting to me, I was reading the rules for this over the weekend. This guy is slightly out of focus. The focus is actually on this guy here, or this guy. So it kind of creates this little fuzz on there. It's not super apparent looking at it here, but up close, this guy is slightly out of focus, which makes it, I think, even more interesting. So let's get this shrink wrap off and see what's in here. And of course we have the rules, which are freely available online. You can read them, which I have already done. However, the playbook is not, and it's actually thicker. So the rules are 20 pages. However, only about 11 of them are actual 4-player pages of rules, and then 12 to 16 are how to handle non-player factions, an index, which is always appreciated. This is really cool. It's a counter scan, and that's set up. And then what they call scenarios, but it's basically, I think, short, long, short, middle, and extended. Short, main, and extended. Different ways to play. So yeah, the playbook is 40 pages. That's interesting. Pronunciation guide. It has like a walkthrough of how to play the game, changes, which is nice. Another thing, the rule summaries is really, or roles summaries. The rules are very good. They tell you exactly how to play the game, but they don't tell you why you're doing things in the game. So you need to read the playbook for that. And then reading through the tutorial is really helpful. These things are always super cool. These 4-sided player aid cards are really cool. I like the addition, or the changes they've made in this from Andy and Abyss, in that it's really almost two teams in the coalition and the government. I guess the warlords and the Taliban aren't really working together, but everyone's really tied in together. It feels like a little bit more even than in Andy and Abyss for this for me in the rules. Here is how to handle the robots. Ooh, even more of those. That's interesting. You would think you would only need one of these, but there are still 2 of the non-player things. What's this? Random spaces. Oh, how things move, random spaces map, flowchart. That's interesting. Sequence of play, very useful. Card list. Super nice counters, really, really thick. I like these ones that are already rounded. I will be rounding these. Really good use of both sides. Everything seems to kind of work well together. And we have Terror back from Andy and Abyss. Yeah, let me. Nice large mounted board here. I always like their mounted boards. I'm more of a paper map guy myself, but what GMT does is really nice with their boards. Very akin to Andy and Abyss. And the way everything is laid out. Your overflow, everything makes sense. Trying to get that whole thing in there. We have a bag of wood here. Always good to see. I like the way they emboss those. 3 dice. I feel like the Andy and Abyss ones are wooden. These are plastic. Much prefer plastic. Oh, that's more baggies, which is nice. I was thinking, oh man, is it stained? Looking at that from there. Nope, it's just the cover image. Wrapped on the insert. and then the stack of cards. Okay, the cards are opened up. I mean, if you've seen GMT cards, you know what you're getting here. Very stiff, which a lot of people don't like because they're hard to shuffle, especially it's such a big stack, but they'll hold up to wear over time for sure. Got some digiflage on the back here. Very akin to Andy and Abyss on the front. These are the orders, the order in which the factions will take place. A little flavor image, some flavor text, and then some events. So these govern the whole gameplay, one card at a time, with the next card coming being able to be seen. So this is actually going to be my next playthrough. Finished up 18GA over the weekend and didn't set anything else up because I knew this was coming. I read the rules in anticipation for that, so I'll get it punched, clipped, sorted, and shuffled, and get it on the table.